You're listening to Allegedly NYC. Allegedly.
Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
I'm Nomi Ruiz.
And I'm Eva Sanjurjo.
How's it going out there?
I don't know.
Cool cats and kittens.
Cats and
How you cool
check.
cats and kittens doing out there?
Just two Puerto Rican girls with one stimulus check.
Just two Puerto Rican girls with one motherfucking stimulus. That was a gag that it actually came.
But we're not supposed to last us for like how long it is, however how long this is going to be. Allegedly, they're opening it to say the 15th. I don't buy that shit.
Allegedly, first of all, I didn't know that we were not extended already. They were like, we're extending our like.
I already thought I was going to be here until July.
Everyone thinks we're going to be here till September.
Girl, I'm already prepared.
Are you? How are you prepared?
Well, you know what? I've been working on my body.
Girl,
I'm a little less violent mentally. You know how in our head we like punch bitches in our face, in our head. That's kind of
ended.
I wouldn't say ended. It's less.
Interesting. It's less. It's less because a lot of people have their mouths shut now.
Yeah.
Well, schools are closed for the entire year. I guess for the school year.
Honestly, I feel bad for the kids that like can't go to prom. That's kind of sucks.
You know, I would have skipped my prom. That should have sucked anyway.
Oh, we have fun. You did. We lip synced to Boy Is Mine. We're fine.
And then went to the tunnel.
Then we went to the fucking tunnel. We had a cute night. Are you kidding me?
Speaking of the tunnel, Suzanne Barch is having a virtual party tonight on Zoom. So anyone out there who wants to go have the club experience, Amanda Lepore is going to be there. Aquaria is going to be there. Our friend Lorenzo is going to be up in the damn hazy. The details are on Suzanne Barch's Facebook page, and I'm sure she's plastering it around all her social media pages. So if you want to have a little club night out virtual wise, have you been to any virtual parties yet, Ava?
No, I'm not interested. I wasn't interested when I was not going out. Going out.
This is true.
I'm tired. You know what it is, girl? It's not. I honestly have been falling asleep so fucking early because I don't sleep well because of anxiety. So I literally have been falling asleep on the couch around like 7:30, 8, and then I'm up at 10, and then I can't go back to sleep, and when I go back to sleep it's midnight.
Right.
And then I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Well, this is why I sent you sleeping pills.
Oh, girl. Honestly, I just woke up from those.
Are they working?
Girl, that shit's good. I'm going to take one tonight.
Oh, my God. All right, well, for everyone tuning in, we're going to try something new today. If you have any questions you want to ask, specifically Ava, but either of us, or just any advice you want, drop it in the comments. And by the end of the episode, I'm going to check all your comments, and we're going to answer your questions.
You know why my hair looks so good, by the way?
Why?
I'm not crimping it every day.
I love how you ask yourself a question now. I'm like, this is not about you right now, girl. This is about our guests.
Let's just talk about me.
No, it doesn't.
What do you think of me?
Oh my god. Oh my god, what? Do you hear what I hear?
Girl, I heard that bitch today. Girl, I heard that bitch today.
Oh my god.
Little bitch, I was like, damn, I could go for a fucking comb right now.
Isn't that crazy? Well, okay, so this is some tea. So, you know, only essential workers are supposed to be working right now.
Girl,
But
I treat mine as essential, I'm just saying.
this is the conversation. Allegedly, 10 Mr. Softy trucks have gone rogue in New York City. And they've been disregarding the requests from the headquarters to stay home because of the coronavirus pandemic.
Oh, wow. punk rock fucking Mr. Softy.
Girl.
A little mohawk now.
Mike Conway, the vice president of Mr. Softy, says, "We can say don't go out, but we don't have the keys to every single truck." So those are Banji boys out there taking them trucks and being like, "I'm making my coins."
I'm gonna make my singles now.
But it's fucked up because usually,
I mean, it's like that's a seasonal business. I'm in a seasonal business. I'm in a seasonal business. I design swimwear. So my peak is literally like now. Bitches are already starting to try on swimsuits. You know, so at the end of the day, it's a seasonal business, and you know what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do,
girl?
Because that's freelance. I'm guessing.
Well, listen, they usually make like 200 to 300 or 500 a day.
A day? That's cute.
Yeah, but they went out and they made $30. And what they're saying is that by going out, by disregarding the rules and going out, you're just showing people that you're being irresponsible and you're kind of like tainting the name of Mr. Softy.
Hasn't that name already been tainted?
They were already kind of gangster. Remember when we had a report about the ice cream truck wars?
I mean, yeah. I mean, honestly, Mr. Softy is very like fuck life, and I will chase that bitch. Honestly, I got a little twitch. I did hear
You're like, I want an ice cream
I could go
sandwich.
for a Mr. Softy right now.
The tea is brewing hot. Okay, I have another tea.
Good.
Here's another.
I do have a respiratory problem.
So a man in Indiana checked his bank account for his stimulus check, and he discovered that he was mistakenly wired $8 million. And
he said he like admitted, like he was honest about it.
He checked an ATM, and he's like, I went to take out $200, and I checked my stimulus deposit, and I saw that he had an $8 million extra deposit sent. So he got home, and he like called the bank, and by the time he called the bank, it was gone.
Fuck. I would have called you so if I'm like, girl. So I just got us a lot of plane tickets.
Girl. I would have not called you first. I would have called my surgeon first. I would like, book me for September 45th.
I don't want to see my nose or my fucking forehead.
That money would have been gone. I would have bought a villa. I would have bought a new forehead.
I would have got
a new pair of titties. Girl. Done. The feds would not have found that shit in 2 seconds. Anyway, he said it kind of sucks. You go from being a millionaire 1 second, then go back to being broke again. But hey, once you're poor, you don't have anywhere else to go but up. Oh. This is true.
Yeah, I lost a job, so yeah, I understand that feeling.
Girl, I feel like
a bunch of billions and billions of people that lost their jobs in the past like motherfucking 3 or 4 weeks. We've lost jobs.
I know there's such a divide now between like people that are working from home who are just totally fine. You know, it's like they're just working from home and they're making the same money they made, and this is like just another day for them. But it's the weird thing is that they're just staying in. But for a lot of us, like you and I, we like lost our jobs. Are like
yeah. And the gag is, here's this tea. So I have my obviously Nadine. She got a pay cut, but the same amount of work. So it's like you can keep her, like she still has her job. They give her a pay cut, but the work is still full time. It's not. She's getting paid part time, but she's still doing full time work.
Isn't that illegal?
I think it is.
I think a lot of illegal. You cannot like demote people. Like.
Yeah, I mean, if allegedly we will back open on the 15th, I think there's a lot of there's gonna be a lot of different.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, everyone's gonna go to HR. Let's just say that.
All right, here's another tea pot. So we tried to talk about this tea last week, and apologies for the technical difficulties I keep saying last week, but it was Monday.
Yeah, I know. Girl.
We're still getting a handle of our technical stuff.
We were talking to Nomi and I woke up mad early this morning, and we went on Skype. We only know about our days because of our pillboxes.
Girl, literally. I'm like, what day is it? Oh, Thursday.
I go by my birth control. I'm like, ooh, Thursday.
So the Surgeon General recently came under fire for language he used during a press conference when he addressed Black and Latino communities who have seen a much higher amount of infection and death rate due to COVID-19. He said that we should refrain from smoking, drug use, and alcohol use. And then he said that we should do it for our abuelitas, for our granddaddies, and for our big mamas and our pop-pops. At a press conference with a suit on a podium.
Girl, that is just tragic. That is tragic. In all honesty, I feel like the racism has always been, but like this was racism, and then it just keeps on going this way.
It's just
like you don't have to talk to me like that. Like I know what, like everyone knows that smoking's bad. Everyone knows that like what we put into our bodies that are not, you know, under the Surgeon General is luxuries, you know. But like in all honesty, as a, like let's say a smoker, I, you know, obviously I've like not touched a cigarette. Like I've been sick. I haven't been near the cigarette, but like I don't think I'm ever gonna go back the way I felt. But those are people's thing, you know. I'm not gonna, like, if that's your fucking personal choice, don't assume that only brown people want to fucking smoke cigarettes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why is this suddenly a specific thing? Why is this a specific thing?
Yeah, put your Newports down, because those are the only loosies you can get.
Why is this suddenly a specific thing being focused on Black and brown people? And like, if you're gonna do a press conference and specifically address Black and brown communities, why don't you talk about how like the system is actually putting Black and brown people more at risk, because they're the ones that are essential workers. They're the ones that are out there busting their ass, working at Trader Joe's, working at the post office, working at all these jobs that they're not getting paid enough to do during a pandemic, when people are like, now we see whose jobs really matter, who the real celebrities are, who the real superstars are. It's like,
and to be brutally honest with you, and all tea, all shade, when I take my little walk and I'm literally like full fucking, I look like I'm going to the abyss, or like about to finger somebody's asshole. I have my gloves, I have my fucking mask on, like everything's on, like everything's on, right?
Girl, yeah.
And not for nothing, like it's mostly like the white people that live around my neighborhood that don't wear any mask, any gloves, that are jogging and like going food shopping without any shit on them, like they're made out of Tupperware. But of course, let's just target the Black and Hispanics.
Remember when there was a rumor at first that was like, oh my God, Black people are immune, and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, there's no such thing. Like, we all have the same like organs and blood, and like, what are you talking about? I cannot.
I can't. I think that honestly, I don't know what. I mean, I think people got stupider. I don't know what's happening.
Well, people have always been dumb, especially in America. This is why we are the epicenter of this virus. Which
you know, we're only getting one check. They're like, you know what, you fucking stupid. You're getting one check.
Meanwhile, in Germany, my friends who are artists are getting 5,000 euros directly into their accounts for being artists. Just for being artists. That's just the artists. So imagine like the actual people that work.
She's getting like 2 G's a month. That's cute.
Girl.
That's rent.
Anyway, here's another bit of tea.
Girl.
So there's a Facebook group called Bin Isolating Outing, which began as a joke between friends, and the page has 500,000 members and counting. And it's filled with photos and videos of people around mostly Australia, and it's spreading out into the rest of the world, who are going to throw out their garbage wearing fun costumes.
Okay.
So like,
and
it's like
costumes. They're going to Party City. What's happening?
It's like they dress like Cinderella. It's a bit of like cosplay. They're doing
that's total cosplay.
Yeah, I feel like it's a low key. They're trying to like.
I think she goes like, you know, there's going to be a key party, and I guess what? I hope I'm invited.
It's like cosplay during isolation.
I'm down
because they're trying to find a reason to like dress up and be seen. I mean, I understand that because like our allegedly moments here for me, this is my moment to get dressed up and do my makeup. Because otherwise, I'm just raw and my hair is like in a ratty bun.
Bro, you just see me literally 3 hours ago. Not cute. Not cute at all.
Everyone, we get dressed up for y'all. We get dressed up just for y'all.
Well, you think I put this liquid liner for just anybody?
Oops. Um,
Rules
so
today?
one of these cosplayers said, it's somewhere where you can go and forget about all this virus stuff. That's all that's playing on our news at the moment. So to be able to go and watch some funny creative clips and photos of people taking out their rubbish is the best thing in my day to have a quick scroll. It's basically quarantine cosplay, girl.
You know what? Honestly, if this is all you have,
But you know what? As much as I love an escape, I think now is the moment to like figure out what's the revolution gonna happen out of this whole thing. Now is the time to have a fucking revolution. If not now, then never. If we can't get our shit,
revolution. No, I agree with you. It's a fucking revolution, and also figure out like you have a new kink.
this is true. I mean, I've been masturbating more than ever these days, honey.
What's that? Say that again?
I've been masturbating more than ever.
Girl. Oh, I just bought a 40 pack of batteries on eBay.
Girl, mail me some.
I won.
Oh my god. All right, well, another teapot has just arrived. In Italy, the mafia is gaining local support by distributing free food to poor families in quarantine who have run out of cash.
That's awesome.
Videos have surfaced of mafia gangs delivering essential goods to Italians hit hard by the coronavirus emergency across the porous southern regions of Campania, Calabria, Sicily, and Puglia.
That's nice.
Authorities are now worried that the mafia is using this as a way to gain control of territories.
Fuck it.
They're saying these handouts by the mafia are not gifts. The mafia does not do anything out of its kind heart. They are favors for everyone that they will have to pay back in some form or another by aiding and abetting a fugitive, holding a gun, dealing drugs, and the like.
Oh, dating.
It sounds like dating in New York City to me. It's like, are you talking about my last boyfriend? Like, that doesn't really my life.
Wait a minute. Honestly, like, the mafia always rises during suppressed depression times.
Yeah, because if the government's not going to do it, who else is going to do it?
Honestly, like, even, like, I'm not someone who idolizes, like, mafia, but the mafia, during crazy times do give back to their community. Like, you know, I grew up, well, I didn't know because he was already dead, clearly. My great uncle was part of the mafia, and he always gave back to the community. And he was
So was he Italian?
No, that's the gag. So he was Afro Latino, and he the mafia, like, he wanted to be part of the mafia. And he did some crazy shit, and he was part of a gang, like hardcore part of a gang, like beautiful suits. Like, my dad always had silk ties because he never wore the same tie twice. So my dad grew up wearing
a gang or mafia, because mafia doesn't do that. Mafia doesn't cross races.
Italian. No, it was Italian mafia that, like, he was part of. It was very rare. It was crazy. So his turf was Harlem, and when Harlem was like a lot of Italians, like partially Italian stuff. So yeah. So, but even at the end of the day, he definitely, like, always gave back to the community. And Mafia always does that during crazy times. It's true.
Well, also in El Salvador, the gangs have now taken to the streets with baseball bats and weapons to ensure that people stay home during the quarantine. They're the only ones working to make sure.
I want to do that here.
I know. I'm like, come here. Where are the Latin Kings? Where are the Latin Kings?
To be honest, I took a little walk today because I just was getting a little stir crazy again, full body gear, and this girl, like, I just saw a quick sale. I was like, oh, Brussels sprouts for $1.49 for a pound. I'm like, that's cute. So whatever, I bit the bug. And there's a lot of people in there, like, not wearing the proper gear. Like, it's indoors. Like, come on, it's like your moment. Like, it's hopefully, knock on wood, it's fucking temporary. Just wear the fucking shit. Well,
this is what we're going to talk about later today is social distance shaming. Because some people feel ashamed to wear them. Some people feel ashamed not to wear them.
It's like, you're not wearing a fucking cross on your forehead. You don't have to get bangs. Like, I
Meanwhile,
don't
people wear
understand what the big
crosses
deal
on their
is.
foreheads during Ash Wednesday looking like dickheads on the train. I'm like, you can do that, but you
Bro.
can't wear a fucking mask.
Literally, I have cum in my hair going to, like, back in the day when, when we have fun. Like, I used to come home like 3 o'clock in the morning with jizz in my fucking hair. I had no shame. This is not.
This is true. Let's talk about how much of a hot mess we used to be before this
Bro, I
trash.
piss everywhere. I piss everywhere. We're getting started.
This is true. Like, people feel like they're so dainty nowadays.
And then, like, the people that are not wearing looking at me like I'm the crazy bitch.
Oh my god! Well, in Indonesia, they've taken another approach. They have a youth group in the village of Kepu in Central Java decided to recruit volunteer ghosts to patrol the streets. So they're like literally dressing up like boogeyman ghosts, demons, and like spooking people in the streets.
Spook.
I mean, you know what? That's what the Banshee Boys are for. Banshee Boys, where are you at right now? Take to the streets, scare the fuck out of these people, send them home. Go to Central Park, specifically when bitches are picnicking.
I would love to do that. I would love to take on that gig.
Oh, here's another teapot.
Girl.
Well, let's switch gears a little bit. You know, everyone's been jumping on IG Live. You know. Hard. And so has J-Lo.
Oh, what does she have to do?
She recently jumped on while she was sitting on A-Rod's lap. And she began Instagram living with Puff Daddy.
Oh, I saw that
shit. She told Puffy, you have to know this because I don't think you know this. This guy right here is your biggest fan from the bad boy era. Girl, I can't with her. She
never get away with that. I can never get away with that. Be like, this is my ex-boyfriend. We would never get away with
we would get into a full fight.
I
would get like choked out and slapped in the face.
I would get
treatment. J-Lo's goals. J-Lo's like, she's like, you gave me a diamond, 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 you gave me a diamond.
I'm like, where's Eugenio? Oh, he has that zip. What's that agreement?
Oh,
shut
shit.
The fuck up.
Non-disclosure agreement.
I love those. Oh god, I would love one of those right now.
Girl.
That and a stimulus, I'm cute.
Ooh, Rihanna's she also jumped on her IG Live.
I heard she was very generous this week.
Well, she got heated Friday night because, you know, people are constantly badgering her about where's the new album? Where's the new album? Where's the new album? I mean, I understand.
She has plenty of shit. She gave us so much shit for so long. Listen to the old shit. And so she's ready.
Anyway, well, she feels the same, you know. She said, as she was like on Instagram Live, she said, if one of y'all motherfuckers asks me about the album one more time when I'm trying to save the world, unlike y'all president.
Ooh, go on.
That's all she said. She dropped the mic.
I respect that. I like
respect that. It's true. I honestly think that all these celebrities right now should not be doing their little DJ sets on Instagram Live, should not be being cute on Instagram Live. You should be figuring out how to redistribute your fucking money to fix this crisis and to help all the millions of people that are jobless right now. Like, this is when there's such an extreme divide between like classes. Like, now America is on the same par as every other Latin American country that we used to think was like a third world country. It's like we're all on the same fucking boat. All the classes are split, and which side are you choosing, and what are you doing for the cause? You know what I mean? Are you really an American? J-Lo, Puffy dancing in your living room.
Here's my tea too, though. But here's my tea. At the end of the day, it's the motherfuckers who are freelance musicians that go on tour with your ass and are not making any coin
sending
right
them
now.
A stimulus check.
Like, come on. Like, are you like that's the thing that's hardcore is like the musicians that tour and that's their income.
Girl, that job is done forever. I'm sure she must be taking care of those people, or like they're being taken care. I don't know somehow. Let's see.
That's the gag because you know if she's coming out with something, you know there's like going to be a tour and like people are getting booked or the same people that she works with that were counting on that.
I feel like she would, but a lot of people don't care about those people. Like, I don't know. It's. I mean,
I think for Broadway, like look at fucking Broadway, like that shit's fucking crazy right now. Like all the musicians and the performers and all that stuff, that's wild to me.
It's such a trippy space to be in. But whatever, one day at a time, honey. All right,
One day it is. I wish I can get, but I got no money.
Here's another tea, darling.
Go on.
A 93-year-old woman went viral last week when one of her family members took a photo of her at the window where she had a sign written and she was holding a can of Coors Light, and she wrote on a whiteboard, she said, "I need more beer." She's like telling them from a distance, you know, she's like, "Get me more fucking beer. Like, don't come near me, but get me more beer."
Oh my God, that's my mom with ice cream right now. Yeah.
Oh my God. So they posted the photo. It was seen 5 million times. And a Coors spokesperson saw the photo and said, "When we saw Allah's message, we knew we had to jump at the chance to not only connect with someone who brought a smile to our faces during this pandemic, but also gave us a special opportunity to say thanks for being a Coors Light fan." And boom, they sent her 150 ice cold beers to her address.
150? That's
150, girl. That would last. Wait, I don't know. How long would that last?
Well, I'm going to put a sign on my windows. It's like, "I ran out of Fashion Nova." Wine. And
I'm gonna put
vegan meat.
"My vibrator stopped working." Hashtag Lilo. Hashtag Lilo.
Yeah.
Hashtag I love Lilo.
My Lilo ran out of battery. I need batteries and 2 new toys. Girl, we're on to something.
We're on to something. You know, we were talking earlier that there was like a lack of tea during this crazy time, but one little queen keeps bringing us tea. Jussie Smollett.
That's a little. Yeah, there's no ending.
I thank him right now because there's no tea happening. So thank you, Jussie, for being a hot mess. If anyone doesn't know what we're talking about, Jussie Smollett was one of the stars of Empire, who allegedly faked his own like MAGA racist attack, and you know, lost his case, and he's technically guilty, right?
No, I already knew right away.
That was really suspect.
That was fishy.
Anyway,
I knew right away. Everyone's like, my heart. I'm like, this smells funny.
Well, now it's going deeper because a source recently told Page Six that Jussie Smollett reportedly had a romantic relationship with one of his alleged attackers. I'm gonna need to get more wine. Hold on.
Girl.
This is how hard. Girl, this is how hard times have gotten, girl.
Crazy. Girl,
you think it's a coconut? You think it's a coconut water, but it's wine to go, honey. Wine.
That's so smart. Oh, that is so smart. See, I'm gonna go. See, that's when I start jogging.
Girl, this is just 2 full glasses.
That's 2 glasses.
Two full glasses like this. Weird. It's like magic. It's like a magic trick. Anyway, so the source said they used to party together, and he had a sexual relationship with Abel. They went to this affluent Chicago bathhouse multiple times, and they had to show ID. It's known as a bathhouse where a lot of affluent gay black men hang out. There should be a record of their visits. Someone spilled his tea down.
Good. Ooh, that's good. Wait, so hold on. Door. Wait, this is good. This is good. Well, this is really good. So they met at a bathhouse, right? They fell
well,
in
they
love.
didn't. You just added this. You just made that up.
Oh yeah, I'm adding because we need to develop this more. This is our responsibility. So they met at a bathhouse, right?
And Jussie Smollett.
Everything's cute. Everyone's listening to Junior Vasquez, right?
Junior Vasquez, girl.
So that everyone's sipping a little, really cute, right? So they meet, eye contact, and like, ooh, I don't want to see your eyes. Anyway. Come on.
Sounds like love to me.
And then they have the bomb sex, and like, oh my god, I think this is love. And then they go to an apartment because that's unheard of. But you know what? Fuck it, you can come to my apartment. And then they start a relationship. He's like, I'll do anything for you. ... This.
You might be onto something, but I think they knew each other way before the bathhouse.
Clearly, this is like
Clearly,
this is
they're
a
like,
relationship.
yeah, they were like bumping Chanel's for a while, and she was like, I got a coin
Okay.
opportunity for you. I'll give you more coins after. This is so weird. Like, what a narcissist. Oh my God.
I love it.
Anyway, I wanted to talk a bit about what we were going to talk about Monday before we get into social distancing shaming.
Right.
But this could go into shaming. We can touch on it too. It's about groceries, like how you deal with your groceries nowadays. Like,
Right.
so I was reading this article where they interviewed infectious disease, virology, and food safety experts about how to handle groceries, because I think people are going, panicking. They're like wiping shit down. They're like sterilizing everything.
Sterilizing everything, my pussy, my fucking vegetables, everything.
Yeah. So here are some tips from infectious disease, virology, and food safety experts.
And I'm gonna add on.
Yeah. Add on.
Go on. Start with 1
So 1,
or 5.
avoid crowds and shop quickly. Like,
I do that regardless.
Have-
I hate shopping.
I hate. Remember, I used to say, like, girl, I used to see couples shopping, and I used to look at them and be like, girl, if you ever see me like that, slap me in the face.
Girl, I honestly, most of my arguments with my ex was at the grocery store. I'm like, would you pick out a fucking cereal? Like, I don't understand why there's been cereal aisle for 10 minutes.
I'm
I
like,
just
why
don't-
you want Lucky Charms? What are you, 12?
What the
Check
fuck
your
is-
sugar
who-
blood
who-
level.
who- Charms.
Anyway, so they say,
I got triggered.
They say move quickly to the store. Well, this actually helps me recently because I sometimes just go freestyle and I like just wander and see what I want. But it's
Ditto.
good to make a list. Have a list. I put it in my phone, but there's another tip that's like don't touch your phone. But maybe you have to start writing again, like writing on paper. Imagine a
I
pen and
did that.
paper.
Actually, I've been doing that. I don't even know about that. I started doing it.
Pen and paper, yeah.
Pen and paper.
Make a list
I forgot.
before you go to the store. Social distance in the store. Girl, it's so funny because now that when I'm in the store, it's like you go to the aisle and there's like one person in the aisle and you look at each other like, doo-doo-doo. It's like a Western. You're like, doo-doo-doo.
Yeah, and then I
I'm
go
like,
around and I'm hoping that bitch has that courtesy to finish the aisle so they know that I recognized you. That means I'm going from the back and the back way from that aisle.
Right.
And you're still there. And I'm like,
do you want your quinoa?
get it
Yes
fast.
or no?
There's only
There are like,
3 kinds.
seriously.
Organic
And organic.
or organic. And Goya. Actually, Goya makes a quinoa now, but it's not
Yeah.
instant.
Or whatever.
Go on.
It's brown.
Girl, I support anything Goya.
Okay, step 2. Wear a face covering, obviously. They say if you have 3 people living together and all 3 people go to the grocery store, even if all 3 people have a low risk of getting infected, it triples the risk. So
Yeah, wear a fucking mask.
wear a mask and send one person from your household.
Right.
Like, it may be a lot more groceries to hold, but maybe...
Or they could wait for you fucking outside. with
Yeah, maybe
fucking
one
cart.
person
That's
could wait
all they can
outside.
do.
Then one person could go inside and get the groceries
Relay race.
and help you with the bags.
Yeah, you got the cart. I go in real quick, get what we have to get. I got my fucking handwritten fucking list. We're cute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Here's
I
another.
get it.
Okay, tip 3. Sanitize carts and hands.
Why I wear gloves?
Yeah, I wear gloves, but this is another thing because now people are saying not to wear gloves. Well, this is the thing. Okay, this is another. Let's actually break in right now because this is a good time to talk about
All right.
you dumb bitches that don't know how to wear gloves. Like, gloves are not a super weapon power. Gloves are not like kryptonite coming out and killing the virus. Gloves are to protect your hands from the virus, but you should pretend that everything you touch is giving your glove the virus. So when you touch something and you touch something else, it's giving the virus to the other object. So you don't go home and then you're like suddenly switching on lights and turning knobs and you go
No.
when you go home, first of all, because
Take them off.
because I also touch my phone with my gloves. So the first thing I do when I get home is
Yeah,
I put everything I've touched on a desk. I take off the gloves inside out to cover the outside.
Yeah, I take them off proper like I touched blood.
Well,
Yeah.
what you do is one you pull off like this, and then you
Yeah.
pull it off, and then the other one you unravel inside out and cover the other one, and then throw them out.
Exactly.
And then wash your hands, and then wipe your phone, wipe your purse, wipe everything that you've now touched with the gloves, and don't go like. I've seen people like with gloves and go home and they're like, oh, they're like touching everything. They think they're like
No,
safe with
you
gloves.
dumb bitch.
Like,
They don't do that.
right, can't. Well, people are also recommending that you don't need to wear gloves. They're just saying bring hand sanitizer and sanitize your hands before you go into the grocery, and then after you go to the grocery. It's exhausting.
Girl, I actually carry a whole tube in my pocket. Like,
exhausted.
full disclosure. I put a whole tube, like, I have a big one I put in my pockets. My pockets are fucking big. So I'm hand sanitizing my fucking gloves every 5 seconds. And then when I get home, like, I put it back to where I need to put it. But, like, I'm carrying around a few sanitizers.
I think one of the main things to be careful about is, like, when you touch stuff and then you touch your phone, because we're always touching our phones. Because then you put your phone to your face, you know? So, like,
Exactly.
if you're touching your phone, don't talk on your phone at all when you're out. Just like,
No, don't talk on your
don't talk on your
No.
phone. Just take a moment off.
Don't even pick it up. If it's your mother, tell you have to call back. Everyone's home.
Yeah.
There's nothing to say. There's nothing to say unless you got some tea and then you leave a message or text me.
Yeah. Here's another one. Give the cashier some space. Oh, I got read for this recently because sometimes I forget we're in this dystopian world, and I just like walk up to the line. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna put my groceries in, and they're like, girl, back up, and I'm like, oh shit, like wow, we are living in fucking Dune. We're in motherfucking Blade Runner.
So you want to hear my story? So I have a similar. So everywhere I go, they've been very makeshifty. Like they put like clear shower curtains in front of the
Oh yeah, it has like bubbles on it.
Oh yeah, so I had to run an errand, and I was with my boyfriend, and we're both like, again, naked gun, full, covered up. So my other does smoke cigarettes, so he just pulled down his thing and had a couple of puffs, and was crossing the street, just smoke a couple of like puff of a cigarette, and then put his mask back on.
Yeah, but that makes no sense, girl. That's stupid.
Whatever, the fucking smokers. What am I supposed to do? So anyway, this guy crosses the street who clearly like had a liquid lunch.
I love a liquid lunch.
So he's like, "Where's your fuck?" He's like yelling at him, and he's like, "Stay away from him." He didn't put it like his mask is literally here. Whatever.
Wait, here or here?
Like here, like. The mask is on.
Okay.
But this guy out of nowhere is screaming the top of his lungs. Like crazy shit. And he's like, and then he starts yelling at me. And I'm like, I'm the last person to yell because I have the glove. I have everything on. I'm like literally like crazy person. So I don't need a lot. I need a half an inch to give you a full fucking yard of anger. So he's like, he just, I don't even know what he's talking about. He's just going ape shit. He's like, and meanwhile, people around me are not wearing masks, but he's targeting me with the mask and the gloves. I was like, you guys, you know what? Why don't you go back to the fucking bar, you fucking crazy motherfucker? And I'm trying to go in the bank to just take out like $20, right? So he's trying to go into the bank and try to like fight me.
Really?
Girl, he's trying to fight me. I was like, oh, you want to go, motherfucker? So he wants.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna say the thing is, as we're talking about social distance shaming, this is a perfect story to spark up the social distance shaming. Girl. Because when we were told to only wear masks when you're sick. So technically, if your boyfriend is wearing a mask, it's telling the world that he may possibly be sick. So
and he's not sick.
Right, but whatever. That's what's happening in the world today. So there is an etiquette where if you're wearing a mask, you should not be pulling your mask off and smoking a cigarette. I'm not taking sides, but I would say that also on his behalf was not the etiquette that we're doing right now. That is not proper.
Yeah, but we're first of all, agreed. Listen,
I don't think anyone needs to go crazy and pop off on the street because of it.
No,
but
you're trying to like fucking fist fight me, and you're gonna touch me, so that defeats the purpose.
Girl, that's a kiki. Okay, I'm gonna get back to this list.
First of all, like, what am I supposed to do? We're wearing masks because like you're supposed to wear a mask to go into grocery places now, whatever it may be. So,
well, now it's a law. Now it's officially a law in New York State that we have to wear masks. Yeah, and that's why
we're wearing. Like, I bought a mask, did the whole thing. Like, it's black. It goes to my wardrobe. We're cute. So that's why we're like fucking wearing them, and you know he's fine.
Well, your man should learn, like, just be patient. He shouldn't be fiending for a cigarette and pulling off a mask and smoking and pulling it back. You shouldn't be touching your mask at all. Like when you have a
glove. Yeah,
girl, that's the same thing we just talked about. If you're wearing gloves and you're touching stuff, you have the virus on the gloves. It's not a magic thing.
Yeah,
and then you touch the mask.
The whole thing to begin
and
with.
You touch your face. Girl, work on that with your man, and let's talk next week.
No, that's fine. No, listen. It's enough with the quarantine. I'm not adding any more to that shit.
All right, girl. Well, another thing that can help with grocery shopping is choose a no-touch payment, such as Apple Pay and Google Pay, which is like when you take your phone and you're like, bloop, and you just touch.
Yeah, I'm in the ghetto. They don't have that shit.
No, ghetto people have that shit now.
No, my place. All the places I go to don't have that shit.
All right.
But
they have the chip. They have the chip, right?
Yeah, I have to do the whole thing, and I hate that because I gotta touch my fucking wallet with my fucking dirty glove.
Well, that's the thing. You should also sanitize your credit card when you get home. You put your card. I put my card there with my phone, and I sanitize my credit cards. Everything I've touched, I like take a mental note of.
Girl.
Well, these specialists say don't drive yourself crazy disinfecting groceries. They say you don't need to hand wash every last item in your grocery haul. They say washing your hands after unpacking groceries you should for sure, and before cooking and before eating. This is the most important, like washing your hands after unpacking groceries, before cooking, and before eating. Then they say the risk is very low with getting it with groceries because after 24 hours, the majority of the virus no longer is infectious if it's on the groceries. If you really want to wash your groceries, don't use disinfecting spray or wipes. Stick to soap and water because a lot of the packaging on groceries isn't meant to be sprayed with disinfectant. It can actually contaminate the food.
Hello. Right.
I mean, I wipe everything down with a fucking... You know, my wipes kill AIDS and HIV and herpes and hepatitis, like
all of it.
So I wipe that shit down without a fuck.
Yeah, I honestly, like when I come in, everything is wiped down, sprayed. I try to get. It's impossible to. How do we run out of everything? That's my thing. Like all of a sudden, like there's no stock of anything. Like no spray. I can't find spray. I can't find any wipes. We know this. I know this is like a thing. But why is that? Like, why is all of a sudden you can't find this shit anymore?
Because, you know, people were not, like, I think stores should have been prepared. And they should have, you know, now they're starting to, like, set these rules where, like, people can only buy one at a time or two at a time. Done that and they should have done that in the beginning. Like, you should always do that, like, to prevent people from being ratchet Americans. Like, these fucking crazy ass, fat ass, crazy ass, like psychotic people are in middle America buying 20,000 pieces of paper towel. And it's like, what are you doing? Like, why? And then one person who wants one roll tries to ask you for it and you fight them. It's like, what kind of world do we live in?
It's actually kind of gross because, like, I know you know what's fucked up though? Like, during the holidays, you know, when you have to get a lot of eggs and, like, condensed milk to make shit, you're only allowed to get, like, you know, 3 cartons of eggs in certain places. And all of a sudden, like, why didn't that apply now? Or, like, right now, I can't get shit. Like, I can't get shit right now. Like, what I bought prior is supposed to last me until I don't know when.
Well, I think it's fine. I think we should all shop normally. I bought the bigger carton. I bought the bigger carton of eggs, and that's it. When it's out, I'm gonna go out. It gives me a reason to take a walk, and I'll find them. They're gonna be around somewhere. Yeah.
Like, I'm not getting gallons of milk. I'm still getting my half a gallon. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm still doing everything in the half because, like, I'm not gonna be crazy. You know, I'm not gonna go in like that just because. I don't have a fucking family. I'm not trying to feed a fucking
well, some people do. So who knows? I don't know what they're paranoid.
No, they don't. They really don't. They're like, you can't, like, the amount of people that have bought milk in, like, cartons and, like, crates and crates of milk. I'm like, guess what? You shouldn't even be drinking fucking
milk. Like, just drink soy milk. Anyway, so next step is rinse your fresh produce in plain water. Because if you wash it in like disinfectant stuff, it could like cause like an infection in your body, another infection, which leads to diarrhea and vomiting. So don't use soap and water with your vegetables. Just a deep rub and wash with cold water. Allegedly, this is what they say.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, rinse in cold water. If it's an item with tough skin, you can use a vegetable brush. For frozen foods, freezing actually helps the virus survive longer, like coldness. So just throw away the packaging. That's what I do also when I see I just throw all the packaging away and get to the thing, you know.
Oh, word?
Yeah. Just...
God, it's so much work.
Girl, it's a lot. I'm exhausted.
I'm exhausted. Me trying to, you know, avoid fist fighting people in the street.
For your boyfriend.
No, it wasn't for... No, the guy came at me. Because we were together. And plus, I was ready to fight. I was ready to go.
You were just... you were bored. You needed some action.
Yeah, like, I was trying to get, like, fucking prescription.
All right, well, now we're going to talk about... We don't have that much time left, and I want to remind our guests that you can leave questions in our comments for us that we can answer at the end of the episode. So we have not that much time left, so... If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'm going to check them after, and we'll give you
Monday's going to be awesome.
We'll give you some answers. Monday, we're going to be interviewing Brooklyn Borough President Eric Adams right here on Allegedly Live. So if anyone has any questions, because he's running for mayor of New York City. So if you have any questions for him, too, leave them in the comments, and we'll ask him, because this is... Why... He must be cool.
Honestly,
he got my vote already because he knows who we are.
Yeah, I'm so in.
I'm in.
And I like him.
Yeah, he seems cool so far. So social distance shaming. I feel like this topic reminds me of like when we did our pet peeves episode. And now suddenly the vast majority has the same feelings about when...
Same shit.
Suddenly they're noticing when people walk in 2s and 3s on the street holding hands and like not moving to the side so we can walk through, and making a road and walking your dog and walking your children in nature and like thinking you own the fucking street. It's like, it took a pandemic for you to realize to make some room for other people.
Just spread the fuck out.
Just spread it out, darling.
Spread. No big deal. I don't hold hands. Holding hands is weird. Fuck you.
I mean, if you hold hands, it's okay to let go and get into single file.
Yes, single file.
It's called etiquette. It makes you look like a person that cares about other people. God forbid you have empathy. This is now a time for us all to learn about empathy.
Yes, exactly.
Well, what's weird is that people are shaming people who wear masks. Because of course, there's this stigma of like, if you're wearing a mask, that means you're sick and you're protecting other people. So they're like, oh my God, I have to extra stay away from that person, you know?
Yeah.
And then they're shaming people who are not wearing masks because we're supposed to be all wearing masks to protect the vast majority. So it's just like, can we all just...
Chill the fuck out.
Chill out.
Just
follow the rules. Like, I think... It's a time to just protect everyone. I think people are like... I mean, I thought... Of course, it's not fun to wear a fucking mask and go out. It's like...
I'm fucking sweating.
It's uncomfortable. It's not fun.
It's uncomfortable. Especially, like, I wear glasses, so I'm getting all foggy. So I can't fucking see. So I get, like, when I go out, when I have to wear a mask, I have to put on my contacts so I don't get the fog. But then I'll share with you... my boyfriend sent me an article about... tricks you can use if you wear glasses, tricks you can do to prevent the fog from happening so you don't get fogged up while you're walking down the street, so you don't get all foggy while you're walking.
Oh, cute. On the next alleged thing.
Yeah.
That'll be on his podcast.
Put a little like thing around your nose and put the mask on so you don't gather that fog in your glasses.
Oh, exhausting. Or just get contacts.
Or just putting
your contact lenses.
Yeah, but if you don't wear contacts, there's tricks. Google it.
It's a very strange time. I think we should all, like, even I feel, you know, sometimes embarrassed with my mask. I'm like, this is not the look I want to give today, but
Girl, I still put on a lip and I keep on forgetting I don't have to. Literally, I put on a full lip. I'm like, why the fuck did I just put on a bunch of lipstick?
Like, if there's a potential of something happening, I'm going to take the opposite potential. Like, I'm going to go in the safest zone. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I've been, it's so funny. I've been walking down the street with, like, full, like, looking like I'm going into, like, the abyss. And, like, dudes are still trying to kick it.
Oh my God, girl. Literally. I'm like you can't even know what I look like. Like, they're like, yo, damn, you look beautiful. I'm like, like, what? I've been doing that
so much. Like, I'm walking down the street and the guys are like, you know, trying to
get some quarantine coochie.
And I'm like getting at quarantine pussy. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, you don't even see what, like, I could, like, I didn't brush my teeth today. I forgot. I'm going to brush my teeth after this.
We should start wearing those, like, fake, like, awful teeth, and then just take our masks off and be like, oh, I'm down, that's fuck. And then they'd be like, God.
Fuck, you want a gum job?
Want a gum job? They would make, you make gag, they say yes. 2,000 euros in my Venmo, that's all I'm saying. So here's a question. Here's a question that regards shaming. If you live with a roommate, and the roommate still has their boyfriend coming over once a week.
Oh, no.
What's the tea? How do you deal with that?
Get a hotel. Oh, wait, hotels are not closed, right?
So you would tell your roommate, what if your roommate was like, he's clean, I'm clean, we're on the same, like, isolation schedule?
Just like AIDS results, I want receipts. I want to know that you're
I want clear. A COVID negative.
Yeah, I want to see receipts.
So no roommates.
And I want to know where you went this week. Did you go to Bodega? Where did you go after Bodega? Oh, you went to, like, I want to know about your day. And did you take a car here or did you take the train?
See, the train is another. I haven't been on the train since this shit popped off.
Yeah, me neither, girl.
It's insane. Children in nature, walking children in nature. What do we do with children? They need to be out. They need to be active. How do we deal with children running around who don't know how to follow the rules? And they're like, you know, I've heard people be like, watch your fucking kids running around giving me the diseases. Like, it's like crazy.
Well, and honestly, I haven't seen that many kids with masks on, to be honest. I've been seeing the adults with masks and not the kids. I don't know what that's about.
See, I don't know what I would do if I had kids and I lived with them. I would have to go have a fucking walk or something. I would go to an empty park, but I would think it's empty, and then there'd be other bitches thinking it's empty, and it's 20 kids.
Parks but the thing is, the parks are locked up. They're closed. At least the parks around me.
Girl, I think children are maybe gonna get depressed.
I don't know. Like, I mean, there's so many arts and crafts you could do. I'm just very blessed that I made the choices in my life. I could not deal with this shit right now. Like, dealing with my own shit and then dealing with a kid, I could not.
Girl, just give them crazy glue and glitter and a dream.
Girl, decoupage.
Someone reported to the police one of their neighbors for making too many trips outside. And meanwhile, they found out that she was actually going out to drop supplies off for people who were sick and in isolation.
So your neighbor's an asshole.
So you're all assholes. Like, just talk to each other.
Yo, I mean, honestly, like, my neighbors, did I tell you about my neighbors?
They gave you wine, you told me.
They gave me wine, love. Across the hall. She's a nurse. She's been working her little tail off. So respect to her.
So she needs to be away from you because she's probably COVID positive.
Who knows? I have no idea where she is.
They everyone in hospitals assumes that they're all COVID positive.
Yeah. I mean, every time I go to a hallway, I'm like spraying it and stuff. But I mean, kids. I mean, at this point, they probably miss their little buddies at school. You know.
Well, you know what? I was speaking to my friend today who has like 3 kids, and I was like, are your kids like going crazy and like they're missing their friends? He's like, no, they only talk to their friends online anyway. I was like, oh right. So they're all on like playing video games on like Twitch and like chatting and like they're in their group chats. They always just chatting online anyway. They're just not having sex.
Kids. Yeah,
they're just gonna jerk off a lot. And
Oh my god, everyone's having their early jerk off sessions now.
I know, me too. Girl, I've been busting lots of nuts. All right, so we're at the end of our show. I'm going to see if there are any questions. I'm going to see what questions we have. My job, we're only taking touch payments. We have signs everywhere. Okay, we have here. How's the public transportation in New York City? The bus I catch makes social distancing impossible. The trains in New York City, I don't know. The last I saw online, I haven't been on the train myself, but I've seen that during rush hours, there's still kind of like, because there are less trains that are running. So it's not like there are definitely less people going to the subway system, but there are less trains. So it makes each train more congested, and also there's just always a big surge during rush hour, which is like 5 to 7 and like
well, the buses the buses are free right now, at least the routes that I've seen, because they don't want the you know how you go in, you put your Metro card in the front of the cart, that's all blocked off. So like the front of the buses are completely empty, and there are only people in the back because they don't want anyone putting in their Metro card in. So
they're free. The buses are free.
Yeah, the buses near me are free right now.
Oh my god, it's like in Europe. Like in Europe, people just jump on the bus.
Yeah, it's that we're in Europe right now.
Wait, okay, I have a question here. What do I do about the crazy lady upstairs who keeps cursing and screaming at her crackhead daughter and grandson? I'm trying to do my yoga, and I can't center this craziness.
What time is she yelling?
Girl, I can't ask questions back and forth.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, she's yelling. She's yelling. I mean, she's just yelling in general.
I would call your management company, because I've experienced that here, and this guy decides to like move furniture at like 11 o'clock at night, and I live in a railroad, so like the furniture is moved more towards my bedrooms upstairs, and he decides to have like full like loud conversations late at night. So last night I did the whole broom thing, to be honest.
Oh, you like hit the ceiling?
Oh, I hit it, and he stopped.
This makes you officially a fucking adult.
Girl.
Not only an adult, a Latina adult with the broom and the ceiling.
So I put a sock on the umbrella, so we on the broom, so we don't fuck up our ceiling.
Wait, so you put a sock at the end of the broom? Okay, this is their advice. Put a sock at the end of a broom, bang the ceiling,
and hit that shit up,
and hit it.
If they don't listen, you gotta call management.
Call management.
Because if you're dealing with someone who is on crack, you can't do that face to face, because crack people have the force of nature. They're really strong.
Oh my god! Look, fucking body she's like from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Right now, she's just screaming for me to get $600. I can hear her clearly.
Oh,
Gianna Zufante. Oh my god, we feel for you, girl.
Oh wait, Devante, that's my boyfriend's sister.
Oh, Gianna. Girl, we feel for you. She's gagging. All right, guys. Wait, let me just check if there are any more questions anywhere else. And if not, we're heading the fuck out because I gotta finish my wine.
Girl, I'll call her in a bit.
Gianna, I was gonna call you in a bit, honey. Well, this has been fun.
Oh yeah, that's so much fun.
You know, we wish we could play freestyle. We usually play freestyle at the end. But you know what? Can we at least recommend a freestyle song? I don't know. We used to.
I would recommend.
Wait, let me just say the reason why we don't play freestyle music at the end of any episode or any music at all is because YouTube, now that we're doing video stuff, they mute our vocals whenever we put a visual that we don't own. Whenever we play music we don't own, it's very copyright friendly. So sometimes we'll play songs from friends that give us the rights, but like from now on, it's just gonna be chit chat.
So I'm gonna recommend something to play at your leisure. Maybe if you want while you're doing yoga.
We'll give a link. We can give a link.
I'll give you a link. So, can I say what I should tell everyone to say? Is that okay?
You can give a recommendation, and then Ava's gonna post the links in all our social medias.
I think the appropriate song for tonight would be Expose, Seasons Change.
Oh, that's a good one. Because seasons do change. And we're changing, and we're all gonna vote. I don't give a fuck who you want to vote for. We're gonna vote Democrat. Doesn't matter. Let's change shit up. Let's get it done. Everyone vote. We'll see you Monday. We're gonna be with Eric Adams, the Brooklyn Borough President. And if you have any questions, I'm telling you, he's running for mayor.
I'm excited about him. I'm excited about him.
I love we're having Eric Adams, the Brooklyn Borough President, and Amanda Lepore in the same week. That's what we're all about here on Allegedly NYC. Diversity, mixing it the fuck up. Eric Adams, Monday. We're going to do 7:30. Right? Well, we'll get that. We'll let you know about that.
Oh, you mean Eric? Well, we have to find out because we're working with Eric Adams.
Oh no, Eric Adams is gonna be 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. Eastern time. Lunchtime. Have your liquid lunch with us. That's our new tagline. All right.
This shit's disgusting. Love
y'all. Peace out.